because I have the attention span of a gnat, I browse Facebook during the morning show, during the intro. And 1 year ago today, I was getting off the Disney cruise. My, how life changes over the course of a year. Hey, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Disney Morning Show. My name is Giant Dewey Mosley. Over there is Pewdy Kyle Burbank. And we are going to catch up on what's going on in the world of Disney. Happy to be back here. Hopefully, there's a chance that I will finish out the week here. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So,
I'll believe it when I see it.
Me too. Say some quick hellos out there. By the way, I'm the co-founder. He's the managing editor. Hey, Fred Ramirez, how you doing? It is Mickey's birthday. Happy birthday, Mickey.
And Minnie's.
And Minnie. See, I even put that in the question too. It's how people forget Minnie. Hello, Andrew. Gio, good to see you. Gio's
I identify with Minnie today since I'm so small.
Is she smaller than Mickey?
No, but it's a pun. Minnie.
Yeah. Oh, you talk up here and I live down here, and it's frustrating, frankly. Hi, Nikki B. How you doing? Who else is here? That's everybody.
Boy.
Everyone out there, let me hear your best Mickey Mouse voice right now in honor of his birthday. You're all terrible. All right, let's get started the way we always do. Last time we did the show, the Disney stock price was at $115.89. Kyle, you think it's going to be higher or lower?
Well, I don't think it's climbed back yet. I think it's still low.
It is $105.69.
Yeah, it's gone way lower since I even checked last time.
Which means if you had bought 1 million shares at $115, you would have lost a lot of money by now. So good thing you didn't. What did I do? I did something wrong. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, and then I want to do this. Ha ha!
You did it. Back in the swing of things.
I did the thing. All right, Moana trailer. It's out. Let's watch it, not listen to it. So this is fun. I don't know. It's always exciting when there's a new major movie, even if it's a remake. So newcomer Catherine.
I don't know.
Laga Aya stars as the title character Moana alongside Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, reprising his role from the animated film. It's directed by Emmy and Tony Award winner Thomas Kail. Hamilton. He directed Hamilton?
Yeah.
How did someone direct Hamilton? It was just the stage show.
You know, those are directed too.
But it's not even like he's just deciding which camera to show.
Blocking and things. You think that the actors just go on stage and figure out where to stand and what they should move and do? Like, no, the songs are written and the lines are there, but you still need to direct it.
So he directed the stage production of Hamilton, not the.
You might have done both because you're halfway there.
So my mind was just the movie, and that I didn't get. But yes, if he directed the stage,
well, if you won a Tony, he wouldn't have won a Tony for. I mean, I guess he could have won a Tony.
No, you're right.
Of Hamilton, but
you're right. It says Tony, not Oscar. I'm an idiot. New respect to him. This is a whole different a whole different trailer right now.
We can watch the one at the video at the bottom.
I'm going to. Oh, okay. We also wanted to show the new poster. There we go. Which is very. Go ahead. Reminiscent of the original poster. In fact, the whole trailer is reminiscent of the original trailer, and someone on our team put this together, and frankly, it is not getting the love it deserves, because this is awesome. I love this. It popped up on my feed yesterday, and I watched the entire thing, which is pretty rare for me. And it is just a shot-by-shot comparing the original trailer to this trailer, because
I don't know if it's the original trailer. I think it's scenes from the movie that he cut and including some stuff for the trailer. So yeah,
which is even
the trailer for the live action, but not necessarily the trailer for the animated.
Thank you for clarifying that, and that makes it even more impressive to put together, frankly, because you had to go find it in the movie. And this is just so well done. So whoever did this, Maxon is the director of our social media team, so he actually did this. Way to go. Really love this. And it gives you a good idea, a good comparison. I want to see this now for every that was a great ending. I want to see this now for every trailer, every live action trailer. So Maxon, you've made your own bed. Good job there. Moana,
I don't know if all of them are quite as spot on as that one, though. I watched them like, yeah, I know. I've seen a lot of this.
We'll find out. Moana opens July 10th, 2026, which is still 7 months away. The marketing blitz is on.
So the live action remake will hit theaters less than 10 years after the original.
I figured they should start doing them at the same time, and people can just choose which one they want to see.
Yeah, like Lord of the Rings. Just film them both.
Yeah, why not? Film them both together.
Well, yesterday was Life Day, and as promised, Chewbacca in his Life Day robe arrived at the Disneyland Resort. Found out it's only in the nighttime that he does this. So we saw him during a very fun live stream that you should watch from yesterday. We had Mike at Disneyland's Galaxy's Edge and Jeremiah's at Walt Disney World's Galaxy's Edge. And we walked around and joked and laughed and looked at how naked Chewbacca was out there, and we're like, where's your robe, dude? Why aren't you on Kashyyyk celebrating the holidays with your family? But yeah, so Mike eventually got to see Chewbacca and Rey come out. We don't know exactly how long this will last for at Disneyland, but if you want to see Chewbacca, Life Day Chewbacca at Walt Disney World, you'll have to go to Jollywood Nights at Disney's Hollywood Studios. He's exclusively behind a paywall there. Here you can see him during the day.
Behind a paywall. Were you really using paywall for real life stuff?
Yeah, you have to buy a ticket to the park. He's always been paywalled, but this is double paywalled.
Exactly. No, it's still single paywall. It's just a different paywall. You don't have to buy a daytime ticket and a nighttime ticket.
Well, if you're an annual pass holder, you still have to buy another ticket. So
there you go. That's what it's really all about us. It's just a sipper.
Thank you.
Am I in the right article?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah! Snake! Oh, Key, it's just a sipper.
Oh, it's just a sipper, Key. Yeah, it's just a sipper.
He once knew a guy who really didn't like snakes.
Well, that pretty much says it all. Available at the Disneyland Resort starting tomorrow. Not sure if it'll be available other places or not. And Zootopia 2, finally, after its 7-month marketing blitz, arrives in theaters on November 26th.
Seriously, it just keeps going. Like right now, we have 2 premiere articles in the works. And we got 2 more Zootopia articles to talk about. Next up, Zootopia 2 first look is now a special look is now available on Disney Plus, and we only highlighted this because Tony went through and looked at some of the fun parody titles that you can see on the screen with that scene with Gary. So we have The Devil Wears Prada.
Hello, Nick Wilde here.
Sorry.
Ham Ilton. For Zuby, the Zimpsons, which I don't quite get, the Incredibles, the Fox and the Hound. They didn't have to change that one, and the Pandalorian, like Mandalorian, but with the panda. There's also, this is Disney Plus that he's watching this on. There's also Pixar, Mammal Studios, Elks, like ESPN, like the ESPN font, but Elks, Rat Geo, Search Lion Pictures, and Hulu Zoo. So anyway, you can see all of that fun in a special look at Zootopia 2, now streaming on Disney Plus. Will it be in the top 10? We'll find out later. And then this story is Doobies.
Zootopia 2 in the top 10? That would be.
Was Zootopia 2 like the special look?
Oh, always. People think they're getting the movie for free. And speaking of Zootopia 2, still, Clawhauser is making his domestic theme park debut. Wait, forgot something. At the Disneyland Resort, beginning on Monday, November 24th, same week Zootopia 2 opens. He has previously been seen in a pre-parade in Shanghai, but as an inflatable character.
Yeah, so which we have a video of in that article. We can take a peek.
We will take a peek. So here he is here. That's his voice. What's his voice's name?
His voice is not in this photo.
Then who's the guy?
He voices Gary, who we saw, who has the sipper.
Why is he in the picture?
Because
he should at least be in the sipper.
You're right. I don't know what to tell you.
And, Jennifer.
I really hope somebody got fired for that blunder.
Jennifer Goodwin as Judy. But here is where he was in Shanghai in the pre-parade. Skip ahead a little bit.
Yeah, he's walking along somewhere, so you can scrub ahead. This was
Only 2
Jeremiah
minutes.
that got
We'll
this
find it.
video. Zootopia Day pre-parade back when
Back in
the attraction and land opened.
back in
There
1990,
he is.
apparently, judging by the quality of the studio. Wow, that's a trippy character. How do you know he's inflatable and not just rotund?
Because I also saw a video of him being deflated by accident.
Giveaway. All right, that explains a lot.
Yes, and speaking of no, darn it, that would have been a great segue if that were the next one. But this story is about Disneyland Paris. No, it's not. It's still you. I have scrolled too far down.
Okay. Good.
My
I
bad.
was a little
We're going to
worried
Disney
that
Springs
I
first.
messed up. All right, let's go to Disney Springs. This will come up later in this day in Disney history. What did I do? I closed the wrong tab.
I think
Sorry.
you
Give me a second.
disconnected your browser.
Yeah, that's what I did. All right, Disney Springs got a new location coming.
We
It's
blind
located-
boxed this story to go with the theme.
I see up here, down here. This is located inside the Marketplace Co-op. Guests will soon be able to find the new Disney Drop Shop. Boom. A go-to destination for blind box releases and exclusive merchandise. It will open on November 21st. That is only 3 days away. I bet Jeremiah will be there. Mostly blind box collections from top brands, and of note, no discounts will apply at this location. Now Paris,
where Disney Village is continuing its evolution. On November 22nd, the sports bar and lounge, which you see right here, will reopen its doors after several months of refurbishment. Completely new seating area, redesigned plant-filled terrace, and fresh contemporary interior, and a reimagined menu, which includes what I think is hilarious: a giant croissant that you can share with the whole family. As I called it, I called that authentically French and distinctly American.
That is funny. On my flight from New York to San Francisco, I had the world's smallest croissant, and so now we have the world's
Even
largest
in Delta
croissant.
One.
The point is, I had a croissant, which I would not if I were in the back of the plane.
Okay. And yeah, so they'll continue other evolutions. France's largest McDonald's, not the world's largest McDonald's, is being reimagined over there, and some other closures and refurbishments will start happening in early next year. So keep an eye out for that as they continue to evolve.
Très élégant. Très élégant.
Très. And this, what I would have said after the Clawhauser thing is that, speaking of Air Mickey Dunk the Halls is returning Christmas Day. It'll have another alt cast of a real life NBA game, except that Mickey and his friends will be playing, presumably on Main Street again. We don't have all the details yet. This was apparently just mentioned offhand when at the ESPN Edge thing that you guys went to. And so yeah, Dunk the Hall's coming back. You can look forward to that on Christmas Day, and hopefully we'll have more details soon.
And speaking of Disney Cruise Line, after 31 wonderful years with Disney, I'm excited to share that I will retire at the end of January 2026. Not me. That's what Sharon Siskie announced, the VP and General Manager of Disney Cruise Line. She is leaving. She is not leaving immediately. She is working with her successor for the transition. This seems like a very amicable parting. She's been there since 1994 as a district sales manager and inside sales and administration manager for Disney World. Prior to that, she worked for Premier Cruise Lines, the big red boat, as a district sales manager. So thank you for all you've done, because the cruise line is the best part of Disney, and so you deserve a lot of that credit, I am sure. And speaking of credit to Disney for not throwing away all the old stuff, but keeping some. You may recall the Footlight Parade section of the Great Movie Ride, which closed longer ago than I'd like to remember. But they kept some of these creepy up-close dolls so that they could now use them in Christmas decor. Whoa, really creepy up close at Disney's Hollywood Studios. This is inside one of the display windows at Hollywood Boulevard. They kind of remind me of the Rockettes, which I got to see this past weekend. So there you go. Way to go, Disney. That's a really nice surprise. Thankfully, they did not replace the ornaments with those. They are at a different location. The ornaments have returned, and we're going to stay at Hollywood Studios a little bit. Where?
Real quick, I have a question, though. I don't think Footlight Parade is a Disney or Fox film. Do you think whoever owns the rights to that film might try to sue them and get this pulled now that we're all calling attention to it? just like the Krusty the Clown thing.
That's really funny. Are they? I mean, they're just generic. Oh, they're just generic figures, and they're not even like that's not how they looked in the Footlight Parade. In Footlight Parade, they were in bathing suits. Now they
have Santa hats covering the swimming caps.
I don't know. Maybe we should keep our mouth shut on this. Anyway, Disney's Hollywood Studios. Yes, Dunk the Halls too. Nice. Disney Hollywood Studios. Walt Disney Presents has been updated with some holiday stuff. So they've been doing a lot of more of this kind of changes. I really like that. I like they've been doing that. So we've got a report from inside. You can go.
This is also the source of probably my favorite Sorcerer's Streak bad beat so far.
So I saw the bad beat. I was out. What exactly was it?
So my question, because it was the anniversary of the Art of Skiing, I asked if we would publish an article with Goofy anywhere in the featured image, and a very tiny Goofy is present in this photo because they actually feature the Art of Skiing.
Oh, there is. Not only Goofy, but the Art of Skiing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's a good bad beat. And finally, Disney Plus Top 10.
Well, we're going to do that during Sorcerers.
You're
so
right.
we're going to move right along to.
And I've had my share of bad reviews. I still remember my first good one, though. Everything else in this production of Our Town was simply terrible. Joey Tribbiani was abysmal.
And speaking of abysmal, the Jonas Brothers. No, I like the Jonas Brothers, but they have a new Christmas movie out, A Very Jonas Christmas, which Alex's headline says is a chaotic, campy holiday experiment that never quite comes together. His subhead is a sibling-centered musical misadventure with bright spots, plenty of chaos, and not enough music to stick the landing. His final paragraph is, for diehard Jonas fans, there's enough charm, nostalgia, and sibling chaos to make the experience worthwhile. For everyone else, the magic wears thin quickly. And he gave A Very Jonas Christmas 2 out of 5 stars. But if you're not dissuaded, then it is now streaming on Disney+.
Alex been busy. He's also reviewed Prep and Landing, The Snowball Protocol, a sweet but slight revival for Disney's elf duo. The beloved Prep and Landing franchise gets a TV animation revival that's warm and funny, yet noticeably lighter, on Christmas magic. Interesting. His conclusion, overall, Prep and Landing, The Snowball Protocol served as a reminder of just how perfect the original special was. Rankin Bass learned this the hard way. Every time they tried to follow up with more stories about Rudolph or Frosty, more isn't always the same, and sometimes all the audiences really want is to revisit the classic rather than try something new. The Snowball Protocol definitely lacks the instant classic feeling of the original Prep and Landing. I give Prep and Landing, The Snowball Protocol 3 out of 5 peppermint eye patches. And this can be seen on ABC, Thanksgiving. I'm sorry, on the Disney Channel on Thanksgiving, November 27th, and then on Disney Plus after.
And then every year after. I'm sure.
And ABC will be, if you don't have any of those things, ABC will be showing it on Sunday, November 30th, all 3 specials back to back.
And the rest.
If you like to run, well, they have revealed the 2026 Disney Princess Half Marathon medals. Just checking out the thumbnail here. Good luck. You guys are so good at this. So here's your 5K. That's Merida with the paw.
You need to actually go to the.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So let's back up. Nice thumbnail. Okay. Merida is the paw. Yes, Broken Jeremiah. There's trivia tonight. We've got a 10K of Moana. Rapunzel is the half marathon. And the challenge, 19.3 mile challenge, is Belle in her running pose, her classic.
That's a cool medal. Pose. I like the beast outline and the rose and the stained glass.
I like all that, but the running looks trippy.
Yeah, that's not the best. Maybe take off the apron if you're going to run.
And if these medals have you thinking, yeah, I think I want to do this, well, next time sign up sooner because it's already sold out.
Indeed.
Think again, as we used to say around here a lot.
Yeah, that tweet still exists. Can't believe Disney left that up. It's almost the 10-year anniversary of that tweet. I'm going to have to look up exactly.
We should find some excuse to re-highlight it again.
It might be the 10th anniversary this upcoming year because I think it was for Star Wars The Force Awakens, which I think was 2015, might be 2016.
And remind the people what this tweet was.
So Disney Springs put out a tweet that said, thinking about camping out for Star Wars or whatever, think again. Like that you're not allowed to do that. But it was just like surprisingly rude.
Surprisingly rude.
I'll look it up after the show. But in the meantime, we have a brand new trailer for The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Last Straw, the latest animated feature in this franchise to come to Disney Plus. Follows Diary of a Wimpy Kid in 2021, Diary of a Wimpy Kid Roderick Rules in 2022, and Diary of a Wimpy Kid Christmas Cabin Fever in 2023. And this latest one will be released on December 5th on Disney Plus.
And finally, we have photos and videos of a new addition to the recently reopened Storybookland Canal boats. It is Rapunzel's Tower. It is in a location where it didn't actually have to replace anything, so there should be zero reason for Disney fans to complain, but I'm sure they will. This plays when you go by, When Will My Life Begin during the day, and I See the Light at night, which is kind of neat. We have video of the daytime. Rain got in the way of the nighttime. You can also see it from Casey Jr., so yay, Disney.
But you can't hear it from Casey Jr. because that was our backup plan last night, and I watched our video and said, nah, it's not going to work out. Well, a few days ago, our own Michael Mack, that's right, he still works for us sometimes, went to the Swan and Dolphin Food and Wine Classic, which he's gone on record as saying is one of his favorite events in all of Walt Disney World. And this year, he says there's more on the menu than ever. So you can check out his recap of that.
Before you continue,
sure.
Sorry, I got to hang with Mike Mack quite a bit on our media cruise. So
that's right.
Alive and well. Chided him for leaving LP, which he reminded me he did not leave LP. And I forgot to do a live review of the Disney Destiny during our review section, so I will do that now. The Disney Destiny, A+.
He will have a written review in the future. And also, since we're mentioning Mike Mack, I will say you can go check out his vlogs from the Destiny over on Destinations to Travel, I think is the name of the YouTube channel.
It is. I actually watched day one just this morning before coming to work. And he did a cool article for us, right? Is that in our, we might have this on here.
I don't have that on. I forgot to add that, but I will mention, yes, he did an article about he's a big Marvel fan, and there's 3 surprising Marvel characters that he was not expecting to see on the Destiny. I was able to guess 2 of them. He had to fill me in on the 3rd, which I should have been able to guess if I thought harder. But
I'm guessing you did not guess Taskmaster.
I only knew Taskmaster because I edited Jeremiah's video. And figured that would make the list. Although, here's the surprising fact for you. Apparently that show is on the other ships too. Like the Wish and the Treasure.
Alf.
Oh, sorry. I was not prepared.
Al says, ironically, if Mac had been at LP full-time still, he would not have been aboard the Disney Destiny palling around with Doobie. That is a true irony.
Yes. Anyway, continuing with Around LP, we also have coverage. You might have heard that Remy's Ride to Adventure is now projected exclusively in 2D, and we have video of that, which means we did not have to shoot it through a 3D glass. And so you can check out our video of that over on Laughing Place or on the YouTube channel. And then finally,
the map has not been updated.
That was the previous. We're comparing the two.
Gotcha. Okay.
But Jeremiah is the apparent host of the Laughing Place on Location this week from the Disney Destiny, which features all sorts of goodness. So you can be sure to check that out. Our ongoing series, which we've continued for almost a year now. I think the first one was in January, right? So coming up on a year.
Can I give you some behind the scenes here?
Yes.
So this is Jeremiah's intro. As we are getting off the ship on the final morning, Benji says, did we do the intros for LP on Location? So he asked me, and I said, I thought Jeremiah was doing the LP on Location. And Jeremiah's like, I thought Doobie was doing the LP on Location. So Doobie grabbed the camera, Jeremiah went on the balcony, and we did our intro and outro right here, just before getting off the ship.
I got that vibe from, yeah.
Especially since he's wearing the same shirt, same pose, same everything. But he did a good job.
Did you watch Tony's, by the way, from Paris?
No.
Okay, you have to watch it. It's one of my favorites. He did a bottle episode, a Halloween special bottle episode, where he's stuck inside of the maze and just thinking back on all the stuff that he experienced.
Are you serious?
Because he can't get out of the maze.
Tony is a genius who will not be appreciated in his time.
I appreciated it.
The fun stuff.
Well, speaking of things Jeremiah does for us, he watched Bowling for Soup at Eat to the Beat recently. He filmed the entire set, but the only part that we released was the part that he was waiting for, in which they performed the theme song to Phineas and Ferb live. So we can watch that.
That was a lot of fun. I watched most of this, and the crowd singing it. It was so cool.
Yeah. We did not go see John Stamos and the Beach Boys, though.
That was no easy task, man.
No. And then also with Avatar Fire and Ash tickets now on sale, all of the novelties that the different movie theater chains will be offering have come to light. So Riley compiled them for us to highlight the different things you can get, including this Banshee popcorn bucket, it looks like, and many more. So
it looks like it holds about a cup of popcorn.
Yeah. Anyway, Avatar Fire and Ash tickets are now on sale. You can see it this December. Did you see the dragon flying over Allegiant Stadium last night?
No, really? It's a dome, so that seems silly. But really,
it was not the same dragon that you didn't see in Fantasyland. No, it was not very impressive.
Was it for Fire and Ash?
Yeah, they did a primetime halftime special look thing that they aired.
To check that out.
I guess it's time for This Day in Disney History.
Time to play This Day in Disney History. That is the portion of the show where I find out just how smart Kyle is or isn't by asking him what happened on this day, November 18th in Disney history. On this day in 1928, a new character debuted. Who is that character?
Minnie Mouse.
That is accurate. Also, by the way, Mickey Mouse at the same time. People always forget that. On this day,
Willie, which was the first to debut, but not the first to be produced.
Is that the first trivia question that every Disney fan learns?
Probably.
Not even the second, though. The third. That's the tricky part. Do you know the second?
Nah, I forget.
Do you even know the first?
Plain Crazy?
Okay. Galloping Gaucho. On this day in 1968, an actor was born. He's been in such films as Armageddon and Shanghai Noon, but he is most known as the voice of a beloved franchise character.
Okay. Armageddon and Shanghai Noon. Shanghai Noon is the first one. Okay.
Also Shanghai Nights. I just didn't put that in.
Yeah. But if you only said the second one, then that would be a little bit harder. So is this Owen Wilson?
It is Owen Wilson. Happy birthday, Owen
Wilson. But that only makes sense.
Lightning McQueen himself. On this day, I'm just going to tell you this one. So Mickey Mouse was born in 1928, but his birthday became official in 1978 when Dave Smith said, let's make November 18th his birthday, the day Steamboat Willie came out. They had a parade. They started a parade at the Magic Kingdom. So for those first 50 years, Mickey's birthday wasn't a thing. And then all of a sudden he's 50. And I just find that fascinating.
Did they have a ceremony when they decided that Dinosaur was an animated classic?
It's not. On this day in 1980, a movie came out. A homeless animal named Blank who joins a gang of another animal to survive on the 1980s New York City streets.
Is that Oliver and Company?
It is Oliver and Company. I tried to hide it a little bit, but 1980s New York. Huh? 1988?
Oh, I thought you said 80, and I was like, that sounds early.
Sorry, 88. On this day in 1993, something was dedicated at, Al says, wow. On this day in 1993, something was dedicated at Disneyland. It's not a ride, it's not a shop, it's not a show, it's not a restaurant, nothing like that. It's just a thing that's still there. Dedicated. Installed. Dedicated.
Partners?
Yes, very good. The partner statue on Mickey's birthday.
Probably.
Yes. On this day in 1996, I'll just tell you this one, Radio Disney launched.
Okay. Now it's dead. Sirius XM.
The first song they played, Get Ready for This by 2 Unlimited. Do you know that song?
Nope.
All right.
It was
Another
too
one
unlimited for them.
Another one I'm just going to tell you, this goes back to Disney Springs. I said this would come up later. On this day in 2010, we were there at Pleasure Island when they made this big announcement that it was going to be renamed Hyperion Wharf and be completed by spring 2013. Plans changed, obviously. That never came to be, but it's kind of fun that they did have a big thing to announce it. I remember the stuff they gave us with all the concept art. We did an interview there with Schuschler, who created T-Rex and Rainforest Cafe and what he was going to be doing there. Some things don't happen. On this day in 2011, a new land opened outside of the States.
Okay, 2011.
Is it y'all ready for this? Is get ready for this the same as y'all ready for this? Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's possible.
All right, while you think, I'm going to
I don't know, pull up Jock Jams.
Let's see.
I mean, it does say get ready for this and mind your own biz. All right, I guess we do know
Yes, it is the same. All right, thank you very much, Nikki B.
Oh, that was Nikki B. I thought that would have been Al for sure.
And it's called Get Ready for This, not Y'all Ready for This. TIL. All right, we're back
Anyway,
in 2011.
2011, land outside of the States. I'm trying to think of what lands there would.
I presume that's what you're trying to think of, since that's the
Yeah.
question.
Can you just tell me which resort?
Why don't you just tell me the resort it's in? Hong Kong.
Okay, so then it's either Toy Story or Mystic or Grizzly. I was hoping you'd say yes or no after each one.
Yes, it is either one of those three.
Okay. Mystic.
It is not.
Grizzly. Toy Story. So the first one, you could have just said yes.
Okay. Toy Story Land 2011. And finally, on this day in 2022, a movie I 100% forgot existed. If you had asked me, I would have said, no, that never came to be. A sequel.
2022?
2022, a live action sequel.
Maleficent, Mistress of Evil.
15 years after her happily ever after, Blank questions her happiness, inadvertently turning the lives of those in the real world and Blank upside down in the process.
Is that Disenchanted?
It is Disenchanted.
That was 3 years ago. I'm disenchanted.
Way to go, Fred Ramirez. You are correct. I know that song. I thought it was called Y'all Ready for This. And Get ready for this. And then Mickey, The Story of a Mouse was also on this day 3 years ago. Thank you, Fred Ramirez.
Makes sense. You know what? On this day in 2019, it was Mickey's 90th birthday.
So we use this day in DisneyHistory.com, or at least I do. I don't know what Kyle uses. Huh?
I was correcting myself.
Okay. And it only goes up to like 2022 or something. And there are other places to go for more recent stuff. I'm just too lazy to go there. So thank you, thisdayinhistory.com, for always supplying this. And if you ever decide to update for the past few years, that'd make our life a little easier. Rookie mistake. Sorcerer Streak is going on. Look who's in the lead, by the way. One, Kyle. Robert Burbank. Way to go, Kyle.
Wow. I even skipped some questions, including any ones that about featured images I have to skip.
I missed some on the cruise, but that's probably the only reason I have a streak of 3 going right now. All right, so the current question is, the last question satisfied was the Cowboys won. Yay! Tomorrow, meaning today, is Mickey Mouse's birthday and Minnie's. So will Laughing Place publish a story with both of them in the featured image by 5 p.m. today? Both of them in one featured image is what we're looking for. So I'm just looking to see if one has happened so far. We didn't get much published this morning as Cloudflare was down. That had a very direct effect on us. So far, no, not today. That was from yesterday. But the day is young. The day is young. And today's question is, will at least 2 entries in the Santa Claus franchise be in the Disney Plus top 10 when we do this show tomorrow? And let's help you out by looking at. We have a song for this, right?
Yeah. Sorry. Should have been ready for it.
Really need to update.
I don't even know if I have the original file to update it. We'll find out.
All right, so this is the top 10 right now. Freaky or Friday, number 1. That was playing on the ship. I didn't see it. Fantastic Four, number 2. That was playing on the ship, and I saw 10 minutes of it and thought, wow, this is a good movie. I need to see that.
I watched it over the
Very
weekend.
Jonas. Yeah, did you like it?
I did.
Yeah, it looked really good. Very Jonas Christmas, which we reviewed earlier. Freaky Friday, the original version. Going to number 5, we have Santa
2003 version, not the original version.
Oh, come on. I mean, yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
I'm going to be that
You're
guy.
right.
I got to be the editor here and tell you that's not correct.
Santa Claus 3, so that would be 1 in the franchise. And today, Zootopia Plus. What is Zootopia Plus?
It was a shorts series.
Okay. Here's our surprise of the day, Life Size. You familiar with
Which
Life
was
Size?
recently remastered. You can check out, I think we mentioned it last week. You could see Alex did a comparison between the 4x3 that it aired on and that they had on the DVD and the new widescreen edition.
All right, so there's a reason for it. Thunderbolts, great movie. Noel, fantastic movie, Disney Plus debut. Love this movie, watch it every year, so good. And Avatar, The Way of Water. So only 1 today, but we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Indeed. I didn't see anything else on my refresh, but let me take a quick look.
The refresh is a lonely child.
Do I need a theme for the 10 a.m. refresh?
Okay,
Okay.
you should just show Duran Duran.
I'm going to share this video with you because I think we should look at this. And this looks like high frame rate motion smoothing or something. And I am disturbed by this little trailer, and I'm sure Tony will be too, and I need him to explain it to me.
Okay, let's see what happens. I'm not sure the high whatever comes through on this stream.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, the high frame rate part is slightly ruined, but yeah, it just looks like if you watch it on X, it just seems like too smooth.
Yeah, it looks fine to me. Tony, you tell us what's wrong with this.
And obviously, him losing one of his teeth has to be a plot point because he has 1 on the zipper. Spoilers.
Don't you hate when the zipper gives away some of the plot?
Yeah, I do. Anyway, that's it for us. But Doobie says he should be back tomorrow for another show, and he'll be back this evening at 7:30 p.m. for Disney Trivia Live. But before that, we'll also have Barely Necessities at 4 o'clock with Becca and Rebecca. So be sure to tune in for all of those. And if you want to know whenever we go live, that's why you subscribe and ring the bell. You will get notified. We are also experimenting with horizontal. We're not horizontal and vertical at the same time on YouTube. We're not doing that today because we need to work on that. But for the walk and talks, it worked well. So if you're a person who prefers to watch on your phone, then the vertical might be a good option for you. So keep an eye out for that. Anything else, Doobie?
You did a fabulous job. I think we'll just close there. And other than, why did Eric come and go?
Because he must have thought we were having the meeting now.
And he's like, oh, I shouldn't be here. It's okay, Eric. You can
Bye,
stay.
everybody.